Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Sagittarius sun sign, Sagittarius moon sign, or a Sagittarius ascendant, anyone who vibes very strongly with the traits of Sagittarius. We're taking a look at your energy, your current energy, what you are in right now. Some of you could have just stepped into it, some of you could be in the midst of it, and some of you could be well into it. All right, maybe just coming out of it. We will see the guidance which is offered by the cards. Kindly use your discretion. Take only what applies to your situation and what makes sense to you. All right. So Sagittarius, let us take a look at your energy. What is it for Sagittarius? All right, let's start. Broken open, healing the heart. Waking up the lion, tender embrace, and embrace and close encounter. So I think so what you're reading is about, it's about having some kind of a heart healing in the recent past, and 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 something has, probably you've had an epiphany, probably you've had a realization, or probably there has been some information which has come your way, Sagittarius, which has kind of broken open a stuck situation, which is kind of like a seed from which now you see leaves coming out. So you see that there was something which was closed, something which had a lot hidden in it, and due to some force of nature or some energy from nature, from universe, something just happened to come its way, whether it has been your own thought process, and it has broken open what was lying covered, what was being hidden from you. Maybe it was an idea, maybe it was a thought, maybe it was some clarity regarding a situation, and whatever it has been, it has been very healing for your heart, right? Your emotions have healed because of this knowledge being uncovered for you. It could be, I mean, we always work in tandem with universal energies. Maybe you have been searching for certain answers for quite some time, and now in the recent past the time was just right for you to have got those answers. The universe delivered them to you, like I said, through your own meditative experiences, through your own thought process, somebody sharing something with you, you coming across something completely out of the blue, however it has been, the universe has communicated something to you which has brought a lot of healing for you. Now you are coming into your own energy. Waking up the lion is as you surface, as things surface for you, as your healing happens, you will see a surge of energy, a surge of strength, a surge of power, because the lion is comes in the sign of Leo, which is ruled by the sun. Even Sagittarius is a fire sign. All these signs are, basically focus on your solar plexus. With this heart healing, the heart being just above the solar plexus, you see how the energy is going to start flowing, between your heart and your solar plexus. Right? You're going to feel more empowered. You are going to recognize your own strength. You are going to come into your own, as they say. Your confidence levels are going to go up. So don't stem the flow of this energy, and be ready to embrace it. Be ready for some close encounters, as these cards are mentioning. This is for the future. So in future, there are various possibilities. We are going to take a look with the tarot, and let us see a little more detail regarding your reading. So it's very obvious that lots has happened in the recent past for you, which has brought about some healing. We will look into that a little bit and we will get some guidance for your future as well. So let us see the past. Ace of Swords. What was I just mentioning some time back? That an epiphany, right? A certain breakthrough in ideas, in thoughts, some kind of communication which has opened up. Something which was lying buried, lying covered, lying hidden. This is the Ace of Swords. Nine of Pentacles, and the revelation of this is has put you in a position, in a very stable position. It's a position. Nine of Pentacles is a card which talks of having everything for yourself and for your well-being. So somehow whatever this process has been, you're feeling, you're feeling very very confident, very very assured. You feel you have everything you need, right? It's a sense of accomplishment. See, enjoying the fruits of your labor. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Hard work has led to luxurious life, buying yourself something good, being self-employed, enjoying your solitude. So when I connected with your situation, it is, you have been dealing with this situation for quite some time, and whatever has opened up for you, whatever information, idea, clarity which has come for you, it's making you, um, you know, uh, you realize that you've all the effort you were putting in trying to resolve this has finally paid off. All right, that's why you can be in this position of confidence. And now you are, that, and that revelation has kind of closed a path for you and opened up another path for you. So whatever the past you were dealing with has finally, you've got your answers, you've got some kind of resolution, you've got heart healing, so which brings about a closure to that situation, and now you're ready to move on. Lover's card is a card of choices, walking a new path, the new chapter, the new road in your life now. Let's take a look at this Waking the Lion, High Priestess. It's all about your inner power, your inner strength, the inner knowledge, all right? Which you get by meditating, which you get by being a little by yourself. The lion is not a very social animal. It keeps to itself most of the time. It just keeps conserving its energy. And with the High Priestess, in your present situation, it would be a good idea not to discuss this. Keep it to yourself. I mean, something has happened, but it's not the time to share it with anybody. All right, keep it to yourself, because as you have opened this up, there is probably some more which is going to come to light, which you can access through meditation and your intuition. So the process at some level has begun and ended, but like I said, a road has ended and a new one is starting. So when you are in this in between phase, it's best to be in the background, keep your experiences to yourself, your intuition to yourself. Just be by yourself for a while to harness this energy and strength of the lion. Queen of Cups is another card which confirms, your very strong intuitive and psychic abilities. So this is a card of withdrawal, from, your external environment. Just keep to yourself, because a lot more needs to be communicated to you by the universe. And, you also need to, check in with yourself through meditation, or just being quiet for a while to process, all this information which is coming up for you. Yeah, this is again a card, Four of Pentacles. It is very generally known as a miser's card. So here when I see it, it means that keep everything to yourself for now and harness this energy. Don't expend it. Don't release it from yourself. Don't share it with anybody for now. This is the guidance for your present. Let's take a look at the future influences. Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, and Five of Swords. Okay, at the bottom you've got the Magician. So in future, I say that something is coming towards you at a very fast pace. All right, and it can, you've got this particular reading. What I would like to say is that in all probability, it is a person. For some people, it is a person coming to make amends with you, or reconnect with you, or probably, somebody who probably did not who did not act very in a very fair and just manner in the past. It is, them coming back to you. Now just bear in mind this magician card as well, and I would just like to focus on this. See, so this card talks of tender embrace and close encounters, and here there is this person who probably is coming up, is coming into your in your life. And but it is a it's page of cups is someone who is very emotional, very sensitive, and I think there is going to be some kind of emotional reconnect with this person, because this person wasn't of he or she did not like I said, wasn't very fair and just to you in the past. Probably they did something, they said something which was very out of place. It was not the right thing to do, right, as in it must have been very hurtful. It must have been unfair. So I think they're coming back because you have also had a healing experience. And I think when we see a chain of events happening, right, so now probably when you have had this healing experience, Sagittarius, you're ready to heal this situation also, which has been pending for long. And here you've been so it's going to be with this page of cups, one can say that it's going to be quite um, it's going to be an emotional, what should I say, connect. I mean, emotions are going to be really high. It's going to be a time, whenever you probably meet, chat, or talk, it's going to be very high on emotions about how you felt, about how that other person felt, and what they did. And that, for example, they will say, I felt like this, I feel like this, my heart is hurting, or my heart is, whatever it is. So it's all about feeling, expressing feelings rather than thoughts. Okay. And this I and to a certain level I feel the person is going to be quite honest, and they're going to open up. And it's up to you, I would say that don't you, now that you're in the path of healing something and this has come as a result of this, it would be a good idea to participate in this particular situation, so that you can bring about healing for yourself. And I think you've been waiting for it to heal, but in the past it wasn't happening because maybe this event needed to happen first, right? And now that you've started experiencing healing, you've opened up that portal where healing energies are coming to you from all the people who need to heal with you. This one is also next in line. So it's going to be a very gentle, very tender, very sensitive encounter. Bear that in mind. It's going to be all of this for you as well as for the other person. So even if and the magician card also talks of probably you've been wishing for this for a while, and you can make this encounter successful in terms of healing it. All right, take one step at a time. Just check how much you can handle. And just to start with, it would be a good idea you just to participate in this, and then see how it pans out. I will get a card of outcome for you. Oh, so sorry, this was here. Yeah, your card of outcome is Ace of Cups. So a new emotional chapter is not emotional chapter, but a new chapter in terms of your emotional growth is taking place, Sagittarius. Okay, you're opening up to new emotions, you're opening up to better encounters, you're opening up to new emotional beginnings for yourself, including a romantic relationship. For some, this can just be closure and done away with. Your heart will be at peace. For some, the whole thing can be revived. You see whichever way it goes for everyone else, right? And now the emotions you're going to experience, or the emotional connections you're going to experience, they're going to have a lot more it's going to be spiritually based, because it's coming from a very clear place, from a very clear space, where a lot of honesty, integrity, genuine sharing of how one feels, no covering up, no pretending, which was probably something you've been experiencing in the past. So this is a beautiful phase of healing for you, and a lovely outcome is also being shown to you. So do go ahead and take it one step at a time. Be gentle with yourself and be gentle with the other person. After all, it takes a lot of courage to um, own up what you have, your wrongdoings, misgivings, and anything else which has being which is being a burden to, on your heart. So just acknowledge that fact as well, that if somebody is coming up to make amends, it would be a good idea to to participate, so that you close it for yourself and give them also closure. I'll just get a little more guidance as in messages for you regarding this. Okay, so here you've got eliminate gossip. So don't indulge in useless talk. Okay, don't talk of riffraff things. Don't talk of here and there things which don't matter, because when you are having this conversation here, it is coming with a purpose. So hold on to the purpose, and if you are feeling uncomfortable talking to this person, it does not mean that you turn to things and avoid these topics. This is what this card is telling you, that don't start off discussing useless things when you know deep inside that what the real issue is. You've got another card here, replace fear with love. So this is telling us that probably you're a little apprehensive and a little anxious about this situation, right? How it's going to unfold, and what's going to come up, and how is it going to pan out. And that kind of fear and anxiety would probably want you to just talk about other things and not the issue at hand. But if this person has given you a call, it's very obvious that they want to patch up with you, so let them say what they want to, and don't try and change the drift of the conversation, because let him or her have their say. Let them say what they want to. Don't deflect the conversation. It requires some strength, and that is why you've also got this lion card here. It requires strength to hear all of this, to face it, right? So you're being urged, Sagittarius, to be brave and go through this situation. All right. So that was your reading, Sagittarius. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching.